back to their days sharing candlestick pots with the San Francisco Giants. A foghorn followed the 49ers down to Santa Clara and Levi Stadium, where it continues to blare and let the Bay know it is time for some football. Jake Bates now ready to get this one started. And we're off from Levi Stadium. Return starts at the 3. He dodged the tackle. He's going to reach that 34-yard line before he stops. So here come the Bengals, ready for their opening drive. And leading them out in his 6th season in the league now is their quarterback.
He was on one last week, but it was too bad his teammates weren't on that ride with them. Look at all the yards he put up. You're assuming anytime he... for that many yards, that much production, he's running the blowout, but that wasn't the case. It does have him highly motivated and the rest of his guys to play at that level again, this time find a way to win.
Working on first down. Has him on the quick hitter. And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field.
A 6-yard pickup brings up
after a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4.
49-yard line.
The shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And he's able to reach the 40 on that play. So a new set of downs. Here we go, 1st and 10. Takes the handoff, now to throw. Complete out to the right. And he's going to be brought down at the 23-yard line. That play good for 17 and a first down.
It's a gain of 17 yards. First down, Cincinnati.
The numbers are pretty clear, Kate. You get explosive plays. Those explosive plays on drives lead to points. You can't ask for a better start offensively.
Here's the lone back on the handoff. And he only gets a couple before going out of bounds, Brock. So 2nd down coming up.
Out of bounds at the 21-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and...
Dropping back to throw. He's got his man. That's Alec Pierce. And he stopped as we get closer to our first point to this ball game. It's going to be 1st and goal now.
A gain of 12 yards. That's good for the Bengals. First down.
They'll try and punch it in. And he's able to fight this down to the 2. It's a gain of 7, and that brings up 2nd and goal.
A gain of 7 brings up 2nd and goal.
We'll work against the blitz. And this one won't be caught. We got a flag here. Looked like there may have been some early contact before that throw arrived. He got too aggressive to try and stop that play, and they tag him for pass interference. They'll run here following the penalty. And he falls through the defense for a touchdown. The Bengals finish up an excellent opening series. Quite the drive they put together to begin this game. What stood out to us, how quickly they were operating. They got a lot of plays in a small amount of time on the way to that touchdown.
What do you mean? We feel that tempo in the booth?
Yep, certainly do.
Kept those guys guessing defensively and on their toes, not quite sure what was coming next. And it will be that same strategy they employ, I'm going to guess so, until that defense proves they can stop it.
And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line. So here come the 49ers now to take over for the first time. And bringing them out now, a quarterback who really knows how to make something exciting happen.
He's one of the select group of quarterbacks where when he takes the field, everyone, and I mean everyone, takes notice. He's part of the game's elite, the game's most important position. He really is a spectacle, Kate, anytime he leads an offense out, because you know, You know he's capable of plays that other quarterbacks in this league simply cannot make.
Throwing now out of the shotgun. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. No connection on the last play, and now it's third down.
Brings up third down and 7.
No throw, third and long. Pressure's there, and he goes down again. And the defense comes through. That's going to back him up and bring up fourth down.
It's exactly how you draw it up defensively. A 3 and out and a sack on top of it. Create that negative play. Create a little doubt in that quarterback's mind. And offensively, well, that's the worst way to start it. No rhythm, no tempo, and now you give the ball right back to the opponent.
And he's brought down before the return gets far. Good starting field position awaits the Bengals as they get set for first and 10. Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. And this drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line. That's a nice quick correction for this front, Brock. Give up the big play and then get a little back on the very next one.
Exactly the kind of response you want to see from your defense. You got to forget about the big play for now and stay focused on that next snap.
He keeps those feet in and makes the catch. Third down here, lead 8 on the play. Third and long for him here. Complete beyond the marker. And he's taken down directly on that 43-yard line. Coming to the line for another first and 10.
A gain of 18 on the play. And the Bengals.
Shotgun snap, looking to throw. And that's incomplete. Wanted to dial up the aggressiveness there like that, but couldn't connect. Second down.
Brings up second and 10.
They are throwing it again. Short pass brought in. And he's able to get this down to the 36.
It's a gain of 7. And this is third down.
Throwing off the play fake. He's got Kasicki complete. And he's going to take this down to the 11-yard line. Offense is set. First and 10.
9 yards on the play. That's good for a Bengals first down.
In the red zone on first. To the end zone, but incomplete. Took their shot there on first down, Brock, but don't come away with any points just yet.
Jalen Thompson on the coverage.
Completed out to the left on that quick throw. And it's another first down on this drive. Man, this time they're into first and goal.
First and goal, Cincinnati.
Plowing up the middle. And he runs it across. Touchdown. The Bengals take a 13-0 lead.
Kate, 2 offensive possessions, 2 offensive touchdowns, but even sweeter than that is 2 rushing touchdowns. You are setting a tone and a mindset, and this defense, well, they better regroup.
McPherson at the point after. The point after splits the uprights. And the Bengals drive out to an early 14-0 lead.
49ers nothing.
Here's McPherson on to handle the kickoff.
Kevin McPherson to kick off for Cincinnati.
That's going to be taken in at the 8. Showing a little burst so far. All right, so they're going to take over at the 39. Nice effort there. Coach Kyle Shanahan ushering his 49ers offense back to the field. And they haven't gotten their legs under them on offense just yet, Brock. 3 plays and a punt on their opening drive. The 49ers find themselves in a great starting spot here. First and 10 coming up. They'll throw to start the drive. Pass caught by Tate Dell. And he's taken down directly on that 43-yard line. That'll go for an 18-yard gain. And that gives the 49ers the first.
First and 10 at the 43-yard line.
One play in, Brock, and this drive is already into enemy territory. Now the shotgun give to Cook. And he nearly gets them into the red zone as he's down at the 22. It's a gain of 21 yards to pick up that first down.
That's another 49er first down. First and 10 at the 22-yard line.
No frills, nothing fancy. That was just a good old offensive line dominated in the trenches. And that sprung him to get to the second level and beyond.
Right side, Ferguson's got it. And they're going to get to him after a gain of close to 5 as they send him out. Offensive line, this is 2nd and 4.
At the 16-yard line. It's a pickup of 6.
Back to throw. It was there, but he couldn't hang on. That's incomplete. Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here.
Brings up 3rd down and 4.
Back to throw. Cut out left. And they take him out of bounds, which means his offense setting up for 1st and goal. They'll break the huddle and come up on 1st and goal. Still sticking with the passing game. He smartly won't risk anything here. Just chucks this away. So after the incomplete pass, here's 2nd and goal. Cook. And he's not going to reach the end zone. They bring him down at the 1. Just a couple on that play. It's going to be 3rd and goal.
Brings up 3rd and goal.
He keeps it himself. And he gets it on the sneak. Touchdown! The 49ers reach pay dirt for the first time this game. All right, Brock, wondering your thought here, because to me it felt like they already had a play picked out to go for it on 4th down if that sneak hadn't worked. Do you agree?
Well, by they, if you mean the guys in the booth on the sideline, sure. But the 11 on the field, that effort just showed you they were not thinking about anything else but pushing it across the line.
Bates has it all set up. Here comes the kickoff. Returning it from the 4. Jukes away from 1. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line.
Over 1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10. They'll throw to begin this drive. Throw left side, complete. And he gets this one up to the 40-yard line. They pick up 14 yards on that one. And the Bengals have a 1st down.
1st down, Bengals.
They're throwing it. All the left side. This one is stopped after about a 5-yard pickup. The tackle made it to 45.
A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4.
They're going play action.
46-yard line.
And they get this down roughly to the 34-yard line. An excellent gain. 20 yards there, and that's going to move the sticks. So they'll head up here 1st and 10 from the 34.
1st down, Cincinnati.
Throwing it again here. Looking right, and he finds him. And he's able to take this one down to the 25.
Complete to number 85. A gain of 9 brings up 2nd and 1.
Hand off on 2nd and short. And he'll get it down to the 24-yard line. Pickup of 2 here. And a fresh set of downs for Cincinnati.
1st and 10 at the 24-yard line.
Looking to throw here. Finds him over the middle. And they have this down to the 11 before being marked down. Give him 13 on that play. And the Bengals have a 1st down.
That's another Bengals 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 11-yard line.
Working inside the red zone. This one's caught. And he's brought down real close to that goal line at the
10 more yards. Brought down just shy of the goal line.
1. The give now out of the shotgun. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Cincinnati. The Bengals grow their early lead to 13.
Well, let's give him the 1st quarter hat trick, and this is a call to arms defensively. Listen, if you can't stop the run, and they have not been able to at all, you really got no chance to win.
McPherson at the point after. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Bengals double their lead to 14. Here's McPherson on to handle the kickoff.
Evan McPherson, the kickoff for Cincinnati.
On the return, here comes St. Dell. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25-yard line. Now out comes the San Francisco offense. They got the job done there last time out. Still trailing by a lot, though, so they're going to need a repeat of that touchdown here. 49ers to the line. 1st and 10. Now he'll throw off the play fake. Finds him on the crossing route. Space on the right. He's got room. And he's going to get this down to the 9. That puts him in goal to go.
First and goal at the 9-yard line.
You know, Kate, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. By hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
Just couldn't hang on through the contact. And that makes it 2nd and goal.
Second and goal.
They're going to try and throw it here. Brought in. He has the San Francisco touchdown. The 49ers make it a one-score game. It's a Devontae Smith touchdown. Point after up and good from Bates. And the 49ers chuck the lead in half. It's down to 7.
21. 49ers 14.
Bates has it all set up. Here comes the kickoff. Starting from the 5. And this drive will start inside the 25. The Bengals returning their offense and this running back to the field. And he has run roughshod over them in this opening half. Pretty sure this is the exact kind of start that he was hoping to have here. Bengals getting set, Brock. Here comes 1st and 10. And they're going to throw out of the gun. Hits him on the out route. And he's going to go out of bounds. Looks a little short of the 35. All right up against that marker, but not there yet. It's 2nd and inches. Back play straight ahead. He's going to bring it up to the 40-yard line before he stops. They'll say he got 5 there, but Brock, all they care about is the first down that comes with it.
That's certainly a spot where you could be more aggressive, Kate, if you wanted to take your shots. But some coaches, even the bolder ones, will take the safe play first when they get it from time to time. No 3rd down required now.
Has him on the quick hitter. And he made a bid for midfield there, but stopped on his own side at the 49. In a good spot here, 2nd and inches.
It's 2nd and inches.
Handoff now out of the gun. And they'll get him down after he gets into the 48. A pickup of 2, maybe 3, but most importantly, Brock, that's enough to move the sticks.
That is an old-school battle you simply love to see. An offense that close to a 1st down, a defense that knows there's a run headed its way. It's a battle of wills. It's the offense that gets it done this time.
And he takes it just inside the 40, down to the 39.
It's a gain of 9. Brings up 2nd and a yard.
Looking for a pass on 2nd and short. And this time they're going to get to him before he can get that pass away as he goes down. And this defense going to try to hang on to that momentum, Brock, as they go for another stop on 3rd down.
Sometimes I wish everybody could feel what that feels like. When you're a QB and you just feel the air in the pocket getting sucked out and you know there's no escape, it can be just one heck of a deflating feeling. For that defense, it puts a sack on the board.
Touchdown, Cincinnati! The Bengals grow their early lead to 13.
I know you got to mix your looks defensively. You just can't play all zone coverage, and sometimes you got to play man-to-man. But with the receiver, with that kind of speed, that is scary, and he just made him pay.
McPherson at the point after. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Bengals double their lead to 14.
49ers 14.
Here's McPherson on to handle the kickoff.
For Cincinnati.
Brings in the kick at the 9. Escapes a defender. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line. First call here coming from the shotgun.
Take over first and 10 at their own 24.
Shotgun handoff now to Cook. And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop it.
A gain of 17 yards. And the 49er first down.
And that is the end of our first quarter. The Bengals are out in front. Back to Levi's Stadium right after this. We're back, and it's 49ers football as we resume. They'll try to attack this deficit starting with first and 10. He's got this complete to James Cook. And he's going to just get this across midfield before he's taken out of bounds. Ball's on the 48. Here we go. First down. Hand off to Cook here out of his own lead. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play. Well, nothing doing on the last run. It's second and 10.
Second and 10 at the Bengals' 48-yard line.
Now looking to throw. Complete out to the right. And he's marked down, looks like at the 32-yard line. And keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another first and 10.
First and 10 at the 32.
Back to throw. Couldn't bring it in over the middle. Incomplete.
Can't cover it much better than that really well-covered feed on that play. There just simply was not a window for him to sneak that throw in.
Back to the air they go on second down. Completed over the middle. He's right up next to that first down. Doesn't quite get there. Gain of 9. That brings up third and short.
Brings up third and 1.
He's going to keep this one. And this defense is going to win this rep. They hold strong there in the middle. Get him down right at the line. Fourth down coming up.
It takes an impressive amount of strength, that low man winning, to hold the line against a sneak, even when you know it's coming. That's well done.
Bates' kick is up and good. And that'll get him back to 11.
What a season this guy has had. Yet to miss on a field goal this entire year. And I really hope I didn't just jinx him.
Bates has it all set up. Here comes the kickoff. Here's a return from the 7. And in the end, he's able to get it to about the 25-yard line before he's hauled down. The Bengals are being led back out there on offense by their quarterback. And he sure has put on that chef's hat to dice up their defense early in this one. Quite the appetizer that he's prepared to what could be a great overall performance. To throw here on first down. Short pass brought in. And he's tackled after gaining a handful.
That is a textbook first down completion. Sets up second and very manageable. And creates space to take that shot downfield.
Running for the marker on second. And they'll take him down after he advances this up to about the 43. Pickup of 12 on that play. And a fresh set of downs for Cincinnati.
A gain of 12. First down, Bengals.
Back-to-back carries here. Quick adjustment defensively to stop him this time, so no gain on first down. And nothing doing on the last run. It's second and 10.
Second and 10 at the 43-yard line.
Throwing from the gun. Taken in by Pierce. And he's tackled after getting this to the opposing 46. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the first down.
That's good for a Bengals first down. A gain of 11 on the play.
Sending him on the dive.
Cincinnati.
He makes it in for the Cincinnati touchdown. The Bengals stretch their lead to a 3-score advantage.
Okay, that's just simply the difference-making edge that these elite running backs bring to you. A lot of backs can get you 10 yards, 20 yards, but the elite backs, they can take it to the house.
Going after up and good by McPherson. And the Bengals push their lead to 18.
49ers 17.
Here's McPherson on to handle the kickoff.
For Cincinnati.
Dell now to return it. And he's brought down just inside the 25. The offense returning to the field now as we get a look at their wideouts. And they've had a real connection looking his way in our opening half. Seems pretty clear that he's the one the coverage is going to have to adjust to and start slowing down. They go play action on first down. That'll be incomplete to start the new set of downs.
That just goes to show you can't take any completion for granted, even on some of the shortest passes in the game plan.
Takes the handoff, now to throw. Connects downfield, on target to Dell. And they'll stop him here, but not before he gets out to the 47-yard line.
And the 49er, first down.
First down, play action. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
From the contact.
After the incompletion, they come up on 2nd and 10. They are throwing it again. Dumps it off to his running back. And they don't get any help on this second down, Brock. He is out right along the line, so no gain. 3rd and long for him here. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And a couple of really good plays, Brock, made back-to-back behind the line to bring up 4th down.
In theory, Kate, that's exactly what complementary man coverage is supposed to look like. The DBs, well, they're sticky on the back end of it. The front end, that pass rush, it makes an impact that gets home. But of course we know, it's not that simple. It is really tough to lock down a full field for more than a second or two.
Ooh, and he's out of bounds before he can break it offfield. The Bengals headed back out on offense. Their quarterback returning to the field now. And at the pace he's begun the game throwing the football, Brock, he is in line for a special type of performance if they need to keep throwing it until the end. Pass play on 1st and 10. Tight end reels in the shallow throw. And this winds up being an excellent play for them from deep in their own territory, up approaching that 30-yard line.
First down, Bengals.
Back to pass on 1st and 10. And he's just going to huck this one into about row C there. And some lucky fan going to haul in a heck of a souvenir.
It's now 2nd down.
Going again on 2nd. That is rejected at the line, as we say in hoops. Got a hand in the passing lane up front. That's going to bring up 3rd down.
Incomplete.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. And the streak continues. Another one hits the ground. Looking for his wide receiver there. And they're going to be stuck with a 4th and long.
Kate, as a quarterback, that is so rough. Incomplete, incomplete, incomplete. You're going to go to the sidelines, you're going to look at that tablet, and you're going to try to figure out how in the heck do we turn this around.
And he gets his guys a few yards before they bring him down on the return. The 49ers and James Cook making their way back out on offense now. And in a high-scoring game to this point, everyone anticipating, well, even more points as they take the field. Straight ahead, here's Cook. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that 1st down run.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
They'll motion him out of the backfield. Back to throw now. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. It was Devontae Smith, the intended receiver. And that's going to leave him with a tough 3rd and long.
And 9 yards to go.
They'll throw, 3rd and long. Oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. And the Bengals take over inside the 35 after the interception and a spirited return. Well, I know I don't need to tell you, partner, but if you're going to try to get aggressive, really push a throw downfield like that, You have to be smart about how you do it.
Yeah, that is spot on, Kate. If you've got to find that spot when you know the coverage won't be able to hold up, especially as you go 20, 30, 40 yards down the field. Hey, listen, these defenders in the league today, you throw a ball deep down the field like that, it turns into a 50-50 ball. More times than not, they can make a play and take it away just as they did.
Throwing now on first down. Hits his running back. And he's down inside the red zone before hitting the deck. Bringing the offense up to the line. First and 10.
First and 10 at the 20-yard line.
Working inside the red zone. This one's caught. And we might be close to this lead growing again. That play gives him a first and goal.
Bengals first down. First and goal at the 9-yard line.
Mahomes back in the backfield, and they give it to him. Well, so much for finishing things on the ground, huh? He is stopped at the line. They're going to have to regroup now on second and goal.
Leads to second and goal at the 9-yard line.
Gets it again. And his defense standing tall. They keep him out of the end zone. Anticipating the pass. Defense out there in dime. It's third and goal.
It's now third and goal.
He's dropping back to throw. That one connects. Touchdown, Cincinnati. The Bengals parlay the interception into points. Well, Brock, not much to say other than the fact that this offense on point. They're just clicking today.
Just rolling. I mean, this is clinic. This is what I call teaching tape. Being well prepared, and more importantly, going out there and executing at a high level.
That one splits the uprights. And the Bengals continue piling on to this lead. Here's McPherson on to handle the kickoff. Dell now to return it. And this drive will start inside the 25. Now the 49ers getting set to go on offense. And coming off the interception, a good chance to reestablish some momentum as they get set. Not deterred by that pick. He's throwing again. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
Makes it second and 10 at the 23-yard line.
Throwing again on second and 10. Here's a screen for Cook. That screen snipped out quickly, shut down behind the line. Wonder what's in the playbook here as they come up on third and 11.
Brings up third down and 11.
Third and long. They're going to throw. Oh, this is getting ugly early. Intercepted again. And he makes the house call. It's a pick six for Cincinnati. Ooh, partner, this has gotten out of hand early. That pick six, the latest play, pushing us towards a blowout.
Yeah, everything has gone in their favor so far. You don't see a lot of blowouts in the NFL. It takes this kind of combination, right? Both in personnel and in every phase of the game.
McPherson at the point after. The point after splits the uprights. And the Bengals grow their lead yet again. Well, Brock, hopefully some short memories on offense as they get it right back here on the kickoff after that pick six. Dell now to return it. This makes it up to the 25. The San Francisco offense headed out to take over. And this drive would be a win if they can just hang on to the football, Brock, coming off those back-to-back turnovers. Back to work they go after the interception. Caught out left. And this play reaches the 35 before it comes to an end. Offense getting set. Here's first and 10. From the gun, they're going to hand it off. And he's not going to manage to get back to the line even. Tackle for a loss. We've got second and 11.
On these first and 10 calls, defenses are always keyed in that a run might be coming their way. And as soon as the QB turned to give the ball, the entire defense came crashing in to bury them for a loss.
Throwing it on second down. This one quickly to Dell. And he'll get it up near the 38-yard line before going down.
Good luck defending that short yardage slant. It's just not going to happen. There's a reason. This is a go-to play for just about any quarterback in every situation.
Throw here, third down. That sails over his target, incomplete, and now it's fourth down.
That one really stings, Kate, because you want to convert there and not only keep this drive going for points, but because now you're giving your opponent a chance to go pad that lead before halftime. That's a no-no.
And he's certainly been staying busy. Once again, he's out to punt and sends this flying. And he'll bring in this fair catch at the 13. The Bengals and this running back headed back out for a new series. And I'd say the ROI on his early touches have made him a pretty good investment for first half work. He's gotten off to a great start here. Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Toward the sideline, and he's got it. And he's going to get him all the way up near that 30-yard line, Brock. Knocked out a step or two shy of it. Line up the design keeper. Give him a few yards on that run. It's 2nd and 7.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7 at the 33-yard line.
They're going play action. Throw left side, complete. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 40-yard line.
To throw here on first down. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
One of the big lessons you learn transitioning from college to the NFL is you can't get it all back at once, offensively or defensively. But this is the right way to go about it now defensively. You got to get a sack. You got to get something going to stem this momentum. And that might just be the sack they needed.
That's interference. Defense.
And it's as we expected, partner. The call pass interference, so put it at the spot and give them that first down. Throwing from the gun here. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Well-timed strike by that defender to knock it free. And now it's 2nd down. Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Has him on the quick hitter. So a solid gain there, Brock, but still 3rd down and short that they've got to figure out now as they pick up 9 on that previous play. He'll pass it this time. Fires him over the middle. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
That's another Bengals first down. A gain of 5. And the Bengals
Trying to throw this from the gun. Connects on the crosser. And they bring him down. Looks like he got it to the 27. Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1. Dumped off to his running back. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. So a new set of downs. Here we go. 1st and 10.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 20.
From the red zone now. Short pass brought in. And he's going to be out of bounds at about the 7-yard line, partner. That's where they're going to be set up for this 1st and goal.
That's another Bengals first down.
And he's got it. It's in close. He's got a Cincinnati touchdown. The Bengals boat racing them to the halftime locker room. McPherson at the point after. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Bengals continue adding on to that lead.
49ers 17.
Here's McPherson on to handle the kickoff. This one's fielded at the 40-yard line. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line. Coach Kyle Shanahan ushering his 49ers offense back to the field. And we'll see if they try to establish some positive momentum here, or if they just choose to head off and lick those wounds. All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10. Airing it out to start this drive. Go right side. Dell has it. And he'll go down after fighting his way to the 32. Second down pass play coming. Oh, brother, it's another interception. And the Bengals take possession as he makes his 4th interception of our season.
There's some serious self-scouting going on right now. What is this quarterback not seeing that has led to these 3 interceptions in just this game? And then overall, what is this offense doing that has this defense clued in coverage-wise to every route combination they're trying to throw?
So now here comes the Bengals on offense. And the turnover puts them right back out there. Just a few plays since they scored that touchdown.
Well, they didn't get much time to rest, but guess what, Kate? That defense didn't get much time to rest either. Now you can go in attack mode while they're still shaking off that last touchdown.
Here's a quick pass to the right side. Cut. And he is going to take this in. Touchdown, Cincinnati. The Bengals boat racing them to the halftime locker room. Not a lot of processing time from the moment he pulled it back to the moment he made that throw, Brock. But I think we can all agree he made the right choice not to hand it off, and then the right read on that throw.
Yeah, he sure did, Kate. It kind of reminds me of the option quarterbacks of our day growing up, right? Those guys that made that pitch, and it was just second nature. They were on the run, guys all around. Didn't matter. He's going to put that pitch right on them. The great RPO quarterbacks of today do exactly the same thing with their throws.
Extra point added on by McPherson. And the Bengals tack on 7 more to their lead.
49ers 17.
Here's McPherson on to handle the kickoff.
Cincinnati.
He's going to field this at the 2. He dodged the tackle. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. So here come the 49ers on offense. Not a whole lot of time left for him to put something together here before the break. They'll begin this drive with barely over 25 seconds left. Shaking off the pick quickly. He's going to throw. Got a screen to the running back. And he'll go down after pushing this up to the 29. 2nd and 3 now.
A 7-yard pickup. Brings up second.
This time, they'll keep it on the ground. He's taken down after a very productive effort there, Brock, up to the 40-yard line. So we've reached halftime, Brock, in a lopsided contest so far. Let's hear what Scott Hansen has to say. He's got our EA... Well, the teams are ready. The fans are ready. Let's give the people what they came here for. We'll jump past halftime and get right back to the game. Here's McPherson on to handle the kickoff. Return coming from the 6. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line. The 49ers ready for their next series. Led out on offense by their quarterback. And the turnovers have not helped as they find this game out of reach at the moment here in the 3rd. San Francisco to the line. It's 1st and 10. They'll throw to begin this drive. Throwing over the middle, but it's incomplete. Trying to find his tight end. So it'll be 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 24-yard line.
He's going to throw this one. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Last pass unsuccessful. Let's see what they do on 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd down and 10.
To the air on 3rd and long. Completed over the middle. He makes the catch, but is hit before he can get that 1st down. They say he's maybe a yard short. The 49ers are lined up in punt formation. Corliss Waitman will kick it away. And he's getting nothing on that return. They wrap him up almost at the exact spot that he fielded that punt. Cincinnati into formation. It's 1st and 10. Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And they will finally catch up to him just a second before he could reach that 40. It's a gain of 11 there, and that picks up the 1st.
1st down, Cincinnati.
They give it to him again. He hurries forward here for a 9-yard gain. 2nd down coming up.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that 1st down marker.
And they'll make the stop up at the 46-yard line. the line for another 1st and 10.
A gain of 1 yard. First down, Bengals.
Another carry for us. And he's able to get it past midfield and down onto the 49er side. Call it 9 yards. Looks like a first for a moment. It's 2nd and 1.
A gain of 9 brings up 2nd and 1.
Back to the well again. They stopped him just in time. He got back to the line, but denied the yard they needed. 3rd down coming up. 3rd down, 1 yard to go.
And it's 3rd down.
Got to keep this one and go. He's fighting all he can, but won't get that final yard. They're going to have 4th down coming up.
44-yard line.
That's all you could really expect from a sneak, Kate. One, maybe a couple yards. So in that way, their job was executed. But the play call, that leaves me and I think many scratching our heads.
61-yard attempt.
And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And a fairly insurmountable lead grows. Three more.
He has tried quite a few kicks at his time in the NFL, Kate, but a little extra excitement, I think, from everybody on the field. You don't get many chances to set a new career long. He took a shot, and he delivered.
And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25-yard line. This offense headed back to the field, led by their receiver. And I'm sure they're tired of bringing out the punter, Brock. They're hopefully going to give him some rest this time around and find some points to go after that lead. Cook trying this one up the gut. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play. First play of the drive lost a yard. Need to get it back and some change here. 2nd down.
25-yard line.
Pass play coming here. We had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Part of what's earned him status, Brock, is one of the league's better tight ends. Are those hands, right? His dependable hands. So shouts to the defense there because he wasn't able to hang on that time.
Kate, it's one thing for these defenders to separate a receiver from the ball, but to do so on these stud tight ends, that's big time.
No luck finding his receiver that time. So that brings up 4th and long. Fair catch called for, and he brings it in. Looks like right at about the 29-yard line. The Bengals are being led back out there on offense by their quarterback. And like we've seen from him before, Brock, he got a good game going early through the air and kept the pressure up from then on. He's still taking it to him now as we work through this 2nd half. Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. Doesn't get much beyond the line, a yard at most. Terrell Bernard tracking that one down. Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8.
At the 31-yard line.
Throwing off the play fake. Dumps it off to his running back. And just gets back to the line of scrimmage.
He specializes in salvaging broken plays out of the backfield, but even he couldn't get anything out of that one, Kate. That defense, they were all over it.
Throw, 3rd and long. Why not go back to it again if it's working? Complete.
You've got to be cognizant of where the line to gain is. You can't run that route short, and you certainly can't throw it. That route's just not deep enough. Needed to extend it closer to the chains for a 1st down.
And little to nothing on that return as the coverage team gets to him. The 49ers back on offense and set to take over. And they're going to need to play for pride or for something to build on for next week, Brock, because this game seems out of reach, even though we've got a full quarter still to go. Now the shotgun give to Cook. Round flat, first guy he met. No gain on that 1st down run. Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9. They'll go play action. He lays out over the middle to bring that one in. They've got 1st down here from the 36.
1st and 10 at the 36-yard line.
They're going to throw out of the gun. Pulled in by his back. Cook. And they'll make the stop up at the 46-yard line.
I know that completion doesn't move the chains. I love it nonetheless. You make sure that defense is aware of every eligible player going out. And this time it was out of the backfield with the running back that shows he's adept at catching it as well.
The ball's on the 48. Here we go. First down.
5-yard gain on the play. And the 49er first.
Another one for Cook. Looks away from one. And there's the stop, but he's got 9 yards on first down.
Well, that doesn't net a first down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
Again, it's Cook. And he'll get them enough for a first down.
Ooh, I like that. I really like that execution to move the chains. Now that third down call that they had ready, well, they can stick it right back in their pocket for a later occasion.
First down, and they go right back to it. And I don't think he got beyond the line there. Yep, no gain on the play. It's going to be second down.
Job one of so many D tackles in this league is eat up space. Don't get moved off your spot. But the difference makers, they just not only eat the space, they eat those runners too.
Throwing now off the play action. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
Forced to the ground and incomplete. Brings up a third down and 10 yards.
Air it out on third. Complete beyond the marker. And it'll be first and goal. Stop is made at the 5-yard line.
The 49er first down. First and goal at the 5-yard line.
Working inside the red zone. Makes the catch. Touchdown, San Francisco. The 49ers continuing to fight at least. No hesitation on that throw. He got the guy he wanted right away, and he got it to him for the touchdown.
You know, it's great, Kate, to draw up plays and have all sorts of different options, but it's even better when you don't have to get to your second read. His first broke open just like they planned, and that's 6 in the end.
Bates has it all set up. Here comes the kickoff. His return starts at the 5. Some good work on that run back, Brock. He gets this to the 33. The offense returning to the field now as we get a look at their wideouts. And he has kept his pace up in the second half. His quarterback more than happy to keep throwing it his way, considering what he's been able to do with his looks all game. Long back gets the handoff. They're going to have this up at the 44-yard line as they haul him down. All set now. First and 10.
First and 10 at the 44-yard line.
Here's the long back on the handoff. He's able to drive that pile about a yard. That tackle made by Tremaine Edmonds.
He was tackled at the 46-yard line. A gain of a yard.
Takes the handoff. Now to throw. Hits his tight end on the corner route. And he is going to take this in. Touchdown, Cincinnati. The Bengals trying to end this before the final quarter. And that right there, Brock, is a touchdown I think our fellow broadcaster Greg Olsen would be proud of. A big strike to the tight end that I don't think a lot of receivers could have pulled off and make it look as easy.
You know, a lot of times you're splitting hairs talking about the differences between tight ends and receivers at this level because a lot of those guys, they work the same route tree and they move with the football just like their receiver teammates. And they can score some lengthy touchdowns too, just like he showed off.
That one right down the middle. And they'll continue adding to their lead. Here's McPherson on to handle the kickoff.
For Cincinnati.
Starting from the 5. Escapes the defender. And in the end, he's able to get it to about the 25-yard line before he's hauled down. Now out comes the San Francisco offense. And that last drive, no answer for what they were doing through the air. So expect some tighter coverage this time around. This is Cook on the handoff. And he maneuvers through the middle for a gain of 4. Now come up after that 4-yard gain. It's second and 6.
Yards on the pickup. Second and 6.
Here's a throw. Defender's there, and he forces the incompletion. Good play to bring about this third down.
For number 80, incomplete. Brings up third down and 6 yards to go.
Throw here, third down. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
You know, Kate, with the game that they put together, it's surprising to see them really run into any hiccups when they appear. They move the ball very well throughout, just unsuccessful on that third down.
Hold in at the 20. And before that return amounts to much, they bring him down.
First and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
Bengals getting set, Brock. Here comes first and 10. Handoff now out of the gun. And he's brought down as the drive starts out with a 4-yard gain. 4 yards on that first down run. Here's second and 6.
It's now second and 6.
Back-to-back carries here. Nothing doing on second. They get to him behind the line. Now it's going to be third and longer. Ooh, talk about a bad look there, Brock. Going jumbo set and still moving backwards after that play.
I don't think you're talking to this defense, Kate, because I think they thought that was an excellent look to knock that thing backwards.
Yeah, good point, good point. He's got a man left. And he's going to get this up close to the 40 before going out. The Bengals send out the punting unit. He fields this at the 18. And he gets his offense in better field position here to start. Up close to the 30. Now the 49ers getting set to go on offense. They were only on the field for 3 plays their prior series, Brock. Let's see what changes they make to take over here. Handoff headed right. It's Cook. That one felt kind of counterintuitive there, Brock. They load up the line with that extra blocking, and then the run goes out to the edge anyway.
That's right. You put 2 tight ends on the field, yeah, you can live with a stalemate. It's hard to move people in the NFL, but you do not want to go backwards.
And he's going to be brought down here at the 42.
It's a gain of 14 yards.
Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Finds the in route complete. And they push this down to the opposing 47-yard line.
49er first down. First and 10 at the 40.
Shotgun handoff now to Cook. This is going to be down to about the opposing 36 for their next snap.
12 more
He'll
yards.
come up on first and 10.
That's another 49er.
We'll throw it. Here's a screen for Cook. And this one doesn't go far.
Dude, I don't know why every once in a while I'll get these little flashbacks, but a little play like that just flashes me back to the preseason, my first preseason. But one of the veteran QBs said, hey, Brock, whatever you do, just find completions. You will never go broke taking a profit. Go get a completion. You're at a premium in this league. Man, I know it's tough to evaluate when you're playing at game speed, when there's chaos all around you. But if he looked around, I'm not sure that's a throw he would make again. Even one of the biggest targets, big old tight end, couldn't fight back to the line of scrimmage.
And he's going to be brought down at the 23-yard line.
49er first down.
They'll try the right side with Cook. And he'll make his way through for a pick of a 4.
He'll expect more from himself on those types of plays, but there is nobody that's going to complain about that one. If you can do math, 4 plus 4 plus 4 equals a first down.
Straight ahead, here's Cook. Oh, baby, he gets rocked, and the ball is out. But it looks like the 49ers were the first to it, and they make the recovery.
Brings up third and
They send a man in motion. Here he is on third and short. Complete to Dell. They are on it, short of that first down. They responded quickly to that throw. That brings up fourth down.
Here we go. Here's one of those game situations that just puts a smile on my face, because I can think from Pop Warner to the NFL, everybody on the field thinking the same thing. Can we get one more shot as you end up just short on that third down?
gain of 8. And the 49er first down.
This is Cook. And he'll get this across. Touchdown, San Francisco. The 49ers put at least a tiny dent into that lead. It's a James Cook touchdown. They kept it on the ground as opposed to airing it out, and that time, well, Brock, the ground game paid off.
Well, these great rushing attacks down here that could score rushing touchdowns, it takes the whole party getting involved. Yeah, the burst of the running back was tremendous. How about the launch of his blockers right off the line of scrimmage? That's a touchdown the entire way, and it took the entire group offensively.
This return starts at the 5. He is rocked. That ball's free. And the fumble recovery is made. Well, we just don't see kick returns nearly as often as we used to, Brock, which makes impact plays on them like that so much rarer.
Yeah, that is so well said. Kind of reminds me of my son's baseball coach, right? At a young age, you're always coaching those guys. Hey, the ball's going to come to you. The ball's going to come to you every single pitch. The ball's going to come to you. And these kickoff cover guys, they got to think in their mind every time is my chance to make the play. And they just did.
And they are going to have first and goal when we begin our fourth quarter. Thankfully, only one quarter to play now. We've reached the end of 3 in this lopsided affair. It's 49ers football as we near the end of what has been a largely one-sided game they'd like to forget. Breaking the huddle, here's first and goal. Well, running with Cook. And they're going to stop him after he wiggles his way forward for 2. Still chances to get these final 4 yards. It's second and goal.
Second and goal.
They'll work against the blitz. And he brings it in. Touchdown, San Francisco. The 49ers putting up points in a game decided. It's plays like this that make him so well regarded across this league, Brock.
Yeah, such just a difference-making receiver, Kate.
Yeah.
You expect him to be the target down here. You did, I did, the defenders did. What makes him a star is even when people know his number's being called, he still finds a way to deliver.
Bates tacks on the extra point. And the 49ers take 7 points off the deficit. Bates has it all set up. Here comes the kickoff. He fields it from the 8. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. The Bengals headed back out on offense. Their quarterback returning to the field now. And he has continued to own this defense and keep on throwing that football, partner, making this performance one that he's going to remember, but as you like to say, the defense would probably rather forget. Now, even a great game is going to have its lesser moments. You can't get anything out of that carry. Stop for no gain. Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on second down. Off the play fake, he'll throw. Finds a seam down the middle. And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop it. First and 10 from the 43. Thrown back in the backfield, and he gets the handoff. And a nice start here on first down. He gets him 6 before the stop is made.
It's a pickup of 6.
They give it to him again. Well, a lot of effort there, partner, but no results. He fought through that one stop, but only managed to get back to the line of scrimmage.
It's a gain of a yard.
Third down from the gun. That's caught for the first. And he's taken down at the 30. And to keep this drive moving, partner, here's another first and 10. Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. Solid running here. That's 9 yards as he brings up second down. After a quality effort on the last play, just really need to fall forward here to pick up that first down. Here he is on second and inches. Finds him over the middle. And they have this down to the 11 before being marked down. All right, they look set now. Here we go, first and 10. In the red zone on first. And he's got it. Touchdown, Cincinnati. The Bengals throwing 6 more on the blowout. Well, as they drive forward to what right now looks like it should be a win, Brock. He sure has taken advantage of a nice little chance to boost his stat line. His second touchdown of the game.
Yeah, you just kind of feel these two building some trust, right? Just more and more equity. Certainly paying dividends in this one. More than likely for more games to come.
Here's Here's McPherson on to handle the kickoff.
McPherson to kick off for Cincinnati.
Dell now to return it. And pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29.
The Niners take
The
over
49ers and James Cook making their way back out on offense now. And those legs must be tired, but he ain't stopping, Brock. Not with the type of game that he's been having for himself on the ground. Here's Cook. They bring him down, but not before he picks up 7, Brock, to begin this drive.
Cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity in the playbook, whatever you want to do. But as for me, I like to reward that runner. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
Second and manageable. He's throwing. Throw left side, complete. And in a blink, they are off to midfield before somebody manages to stop him.
First down.
Cook trying this one up the gut. And he's going to be hauled down after a gain of about 7. It's second down.
Taken down at the 43-yard line. It's a gain of 7. Brings up second and 3.
Here's a give to Cook. Looks like he's going to be marked just a little shy of that first down. Ball at the 41, third and short.
A gain of a yard.
Offense headed to the line. Just need to punch it forward a yard to reset the downs. Looking to throw on third and 1. This one's caught. Smith has it. And they bring him down around the 34. So a new set of downs. Here we go. First and 10.
The 49er. First down.
Looking now from the gun. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's short of the first after a mild gain.
James Cook.
After a good pickup, they've got second and 4.
Brings up second and 4. At the Bengals' 28-yard line.
We'll look to throw. He completes it in traffic. And they bring him down after the play reaches the 26.
A gain of 2. Brings up third and 2.
Throwing now on third and 2. He's got it to him yet again, and that one is caught. And he's going to be stopped at the 17-yard line.
First down. First and 10 at the 17-yard line.
From the red zone now. Short pass brought in. And he has it down to the 8-yard line on the play. Just a yard left to go on second down.
Gain of 9. Brings up second and a yard. At the 8-yard line.
Now it's Cook. They stop him just in time. He got back to the line, but denied the yard they needed. Third down coming up.
No gain on the play. Brings up third and 1.
They're turning to the option on third and short. They sent him right up the gut, but he wasn't able to get anywhere. The defense braced for impact, and they made the stop. It's fourth down.
No gain on the play.
It's weird to say, and it certainly won't show up on the stat sheet, but I want to give a lot of credit to that runner. Even though it didn't gain a yard, it actually took a heck of an effort just to get back to the line of scrimmage.
Now, can't blame him looking at that scoreboard, right? Might as well go for this on fourth down. Desperation time here. No good. The pass goes incomplete, and that lengthy drive ends with nothing but a turnover on downs.
Result of the play.
So this one will not get it done. They're going to turn this over on downs. Now we're on the counter. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
Right at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play. Brings up second and
Second and 10. Here he is to throw. Completed to his running back. And they bring him down up at the 12-yard line.
number 6.
I call this quarterback's best friend. Some call it a safety valve, some call it automatic, but it's sure nice as a quarterback when you got a trusty running back over the middle of the field that you can depend on.
He has the first over the middle. And this gets him well away from danger as he is up past their 20. Coming to the line for another first and 10.
First and 10 at the 23-yard line.
Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. That played good for, looks like about 6. Second down upcoming.
I'm not kidding you, Kate. A run of that length at the NFL level, honestly, is the equivalent of a run of 15-plus at the high school level. It's hard in the run game to make yards, and they just got a very successful one.
Defender gets to him right around the line. It's going to be marked as no gain. So, Brock, that means third down coming up. They only get a yard that time, and we have reached the 2-minute warning. Third and just 2 to go. Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Complete beyond the marker. And he's out of bounds. Defenders get there to drive him out right near that 40-yard line.
First down. It's a gain of 10. First down.
On first down, they'll run. Went in there full steam ahead, but he ran out of steam pretty quickly. No gain on that one.
Nick Bosa on the stop. No gain on the play. Second and 10 at the 41-yard line.
Oh, Brock, look at this. He's setting up to throw it. Complete out to the right. Here he goes again. And stop me if you've heard this before, Brock. They've scored again, and they grow that lead further. The Bengals continue adding to an insurmountable lead. McPherson at the point after. Right down the middle. It's good. And they'll continue adding to their lead.
87. 49ers 38.
Here's McPherson on to handle the kickoff.
Cincinnati.
Dell now to return it. And he's brought down just inside the 25.
Dell on the
This
return.
offense headed back to the field, led by their receiver. And he's been reading the coverage, dare I say, Brock, even better than his quarterback has all game. I mean, he just continues to find openings and make plays in this second half. Throwing from the gun here. Completed over the middle. And he's going to get this one at the 36-yard line. And you keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10. Now the shotgun give to Cook. Robbed by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
Perception and reality, Kate. The perception out there from the public is edge rushers are defined by their sacks. The reality in a locker room and in the huddle is you can be defined by your relentlessness. And his motor never stopped. Helped him track it down for a loss on the outside.
Jump off caught by his back. And they don't get any help on this second down, Brock. He is out right along the line, so no gain. They'll throw, 3rd and long. That's going to be an incomplete pass on the throw to the right. Looking for his wide receiver there. And that brings up 4th and long. On now comes their punter. And this is going to put him up to 6 punts today. Same as a touchback here. Fair catch made at the 20. Cincinnati into formation. It's 1st and 10. Rolling back, it's the handoff. Powering his way forward a bit. Give him about 6 there to begin this drive. Run picks up 6, so that means it's 2nd and 4.
It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4.
So the Bengals take this one on the road. And this is exactly how they wanted to go into that bye week, partner, with a victory and some positives to build on in that nice extra time off.
Choose which team you'll begin your franchise with. The menu on the left lets you adjust your league settings and where to start your franchise, in the preseason, the regular season, or with a fantasy draft.
sports coverage of the National Football League. Brings us to downtown Detroit and Ford Field, the home of the Lions. Coming up, two teams ready to square off. It's the Los Angeles Rams and the Detroit Lions. On the Rams sideline, a look at their head coach. His team making the long flight, always difficult to play the 1 o'clock Eastern game when a West Coast team feels like it's 10 a.m. on their body clock. Mike Tirico along with Greg Olson. We welcome you. That's the punter, Ethan Evans, to get this started. And off we go from Ford Field. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line. So that Detroit offense taking the field for the first time. They are led out by a man who's done this now for a long time. Their veteran quarterback.
Here we have a guy, Mike, just really coming off a tremendous outing. It seemed like everything was working for him in that win. Early rhythm he was able to establish. He rode that to the final whistle. He had an answer for everything the defense threw at him. And if he continues to stay one step ahead and continues to protect the ball at this rate, there's going to be a hard group to beat.
This time they're ready for it. Room to run the last snap. Not this one. They stop him for no gain.
No gain on the play. Brings up 2nd and 10.
Off play action. He'll set up to throw. He's got room at the 30. And they're going to move this ball inside the 25-yard line. It is a huge play for Detroit. 35 yards.
How about that for your first catch of the game? I mean, to be able to attack the defense with your very first grab really sets things up nicely for the rest of the game. So defensively, they need to tighten up a little bit on the back end.
That is going to be hauled in. He's got it. Touchdown, Detroit. It's his 3rd touchdown catch this year.
And this is certainly what they've wanted to do all season long, and it's a huge reason, Mike, for this winning streak. Their ability to jump teams early and play with a lead. Everything is so much easier for the coach, for the offense, for the defense. Playing with a lead in the NFL is the ultimate position to be in.
Not going for 2, they'll kick the point after. It's up and through. And the Lions will take a 7-0 lead.
7, Rams nothing.
The kickoff team is out on the field. And we're back to it as the kick's away. Now return coming from the 7. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start. The Rams offense taking the field for the first time. They're led out, Greg, by the #1 overall pick way back in 2009, Matthew Stafford.
One thing about this guy that's pretty clear, Mike, is there's not a whole lot that rattles him. He does a good job staying even keel. You don't know if he just took a hit or if he just led his team to a touchdown drive. And that was kind of the case last week. He didn't let it snowball into a bunch of back-breaking mistakes. He just shook it off and kept playing. Now, can he keep that mentality as the rest of the year unfolds? And if he does, he's going to give his team a chance every single week.
First throw of the game is going to be intercepted. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
This is an area of the offense, Mike, that's going to have to find its rhythm now as this game unfolds. They talked all week, come out early, get some completions, settle down this quarterback. Well, in return, he throws an early pick. It's too early to go away from the game plan. There's a lot of game left, but this passing game is going to have to get on track throughout the rest of this game.
Dan Campbell there, the Lions head coach, as his guys head back out for their next possession. Greg, I love the evolution of the NFL. Every 3-4 years feels like things change a little bit. Right now it feels like we're in a running back, running game era. Does that make sense to you?
Absolutely. And the league has such a funny way of continuing to reinvent itself. Years ago, 15...
And he's going to have to eat this one. And down he goes. That is Myles Garrett in for the sack. It is a loss of 8. And now it's 3rd down.
If there's one positive remaining, it's the fact that they're still in scoring position. But with the way they've been able to move the ball down here in the red zone, they're thinking 6. But after that last sack, their chances of converting here for a touchdown have gotten a lot more difficult.
Pick up of the 11 yards on that one. Good for a Lions first down.
First and 10 at the 11-yard line.
They'll stay on the ground. And a good run there to get him 5 yards.
Tackle made at the 5-yard line. A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4.
Now they'll set up to throw. And he gets out wide. He'll go to the end zone. Touchdown, Lions. 2 touchdowns for him now on the afternoon. The defense comes up with the coverage, but they cannot keep up with the speed as the quarterback scrambles to the end zone for the touchdown.
And down here in the red zone, Mike, is where I think a quarterback's legs can be the most dangerous. The defenders are trying to match backs, match tight ends and receivers, but often it's the quarterback that has no one assigned to him. And in this case, he's able to capitalize and run it in himself.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This one taken at the 7. And he is stopped around 25. The drive will begin there. Rams offense ready to see what they can do on their second possession. They're an early hole, 14-0. They'll start digging out soon. Begin this drive, 1st and 10. They'll fake the handoff. Now Stafford unloads downfield, looking for Nakua. A great connection there. They're going to bring it down inside the 35-yard line.
Gain of 43 yards.
It's a big play with Stafford and Nakua. It's a gain of 43 yards.
A gain of 43 yards. First down, Los Angeles.
And it's hardly an exaggeration when I say, Mike, that he's probably one of the most difficult individual assignments in the entire league. It's like playing football against that really good kid in your neighborhood. He's just hard to cover. Plays like this, it just shows how special he can be. So everything this defense talks about, Mike, is creating negative plays. It's one of the best run defenses in football. Everything is about suffocating you at the line of scrimmage, make you work for everything you get.
Now a 2nd down throw for Stafford. And he'll be stopped short of the 1st down. He's able to look it in and get forward for a pickup of about 8.
A 9-yard gain on the play. And it's 3rd down.
Trying to pick this one up on the ground. It's a gain of 12 there. 1st down, L.A.
And the Rams, 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 12-yard line.
They go play action with Stafford. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very stout there. That's going to bring up 2nd down.
It's 2nd down and 10.
Out of the gun, Stafford. That's pulled in on the left by Nakua. And he's into the end zone. Puka Nakua. Touchdown, Rams. It's his 2nd touchdown of the year.
And this is what good offenses in the NFL do, Mike. It's the ability to bounce back. Even if the onset of the game doesn't go exactly according to plan, everybody wants to take their opening possession and go down there and come away with a touchdown. but it's not always going to be perfect. You turn it over on possession 1. What are you going to do in response on possession 2? Well, we just got our answer, and they took it down for 6.
A safe kick taken at the 5. And this will work out quite well. He'll get it all the way out to the 30-yard line.
30-yard line.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45. 18 yards. And a great way to start the drive. It's a first down.
1st and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Off the RPO, it's caught by St. Brown. Lost one on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11.
It's a loss of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 11.
He'll look to throw.
The 47-yard line.
He'll tuck it and take off. The tackle's going to be made down at the 40-yard line. So they come to the line for first down and 10.
1st and 10 at the 40-yard line.
Blown back in the backfield. We'll get the carry here. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line.
Detroit Lions, first down. 1st and 10 at the 28-yard line.
Throwing now on 1st and 10. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line.
Detroit Lions.
Ball down to the 16-yard line. And it's 1st and 10.
16-yard line.
Red zone now. He'll drop to throw. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3.
Off the play fake. He'll look to throw. And he got rid of that one quickly before the receiver even knew what was going on. That's incomplete.
Brings up 3rd down. And
They'll throw here on 3rd and short. And he will power his way into the end zone. Touchdown, Detroit. The kicking team up for the extra point. It's up and good. And the Lions will take a 21-7 lead.
Rams 7.
The kickoff team is out on the field. And we're back to it as the kick's away. From the 6, here comes a return. He'll be brought down right around the 25-yard line. On 1st and 10, Stafford.
Stafford's pass. Intended for Darnell Washington.
What did he tell us in our production meeting this week, Mike? He takes such great pride in his coverage abilities, and after that play, it's pretty clear why.
The motion man is Nakua. On 2nd down, here's Stafford. And he might have waited just a bit too long there as he throws it incomplete. Looking to set up the screen, but the defense wouldn't give him the time. From the gun, here's Stafford.
And these are the type of splash plays that can have an impact, especially as the game goes on. So offensive line has to do a better job to make sure that they have this protection shored up and that this isn't a sign of things to come.
Before it's down, the Rams will send out Ethan Evans to punt, as he'll hit this from just outside of his own goal line. This returnable from inside his own 40. And he'll get forward a few yards on the return. And that's where the offense will take over. Dan Campbell there, the Lions head coach, as his guys head back out for their next possession. And they have been great in the red zone all year. You see the numbers to back that up. They've got 2 touchdowns on 3 trips so far in this one. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing new.
You could see the quarterback, once he got the snap, he was looking for any seam, any daylight. But nothing materialized, and he's fortunate he got back to the line of scrimmage.
Out of the gun, he'll throw. Quick throw, taken in. And they're going to work this down inside the 45.
That's good. For our Lions, first down.
He'll drop the throw. Short pass taken in by the tight ends. After the catch, he gets that forward for a gain of 9.
It's second and inches at the 32-yard line.
They'll look to throw. Oh, a lot of chances on that one. It was bouncing around, but it falls incomplete. Third and inches. They'll run the sneak. Trying to find any seam he can, but the push too strong in the middle. He didn't get there. It's fourth down.
Well, we have an early decision here, Mike. How aggressive does this coach want to be on this fourth down try? I think you got to keep your offense out there. You have a prime opportunity to take the fight to him, extend this drive, and hopefully...
That's over the middle and intercepted. And the Rams will take over here just past the 30.
Like, there's usually such a comfort level when the guy playing quarterback behind center is a veteran. They've seen a lot of ball. You can trust them to make good decisions. And then every once in a while, one just gets away, and that's just simply a bad ball, a bad mistake. I mean, you're not going to get away with it at this level.
The Rams offense getting their final instruction before heading back onto the field. They'll start it here with a 1st and 10. Try to start on the ground. A good physical run, motoring forward for 9. Ball on the 40 now. Here's second and a yard.
Brings up second and a yard.
They'll stick with him again. Trying to find some place to go, but nothing developing. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 1. The backfield empty here for 3rd and 2. A shotgun snap to Stafford. That is caught by Washington. And he's going to have the first down. It is a gain of 6. Good conversion on 3rd down.
That's good for our Rams. First down. 1st and 10 at the 45-yard line.
Working from the shotgun. He'll hand this one off. And this defense not fooled by the option. They stick with the running back, and they get him down for no gain.
Brings up second and 10 at the 45-yard line.
Here's Stafford now on 2nd down. That's into the hands of Jordan Whittington. And they're going to work this down inside the 45.
Gain of 12 yards. And the Rams first down.
Off play action. It's Stafford. The catch made by McCool. And it'll be taken down at the 25-yard line. It's been a busy first quarter for him so far. His 3rd catch goes for a first down. Now give on the ground. Not much there. Maybe a yard. From the 24 now, here is 2nd down and 9. Back to the ground. He'll get it again. And not much there. Good defense. Held to no gain. 3rd down and 9. From the shotgun, it's Stafford. And that is incomplete. Contact occurred just as the ball was arriving. There are no flags. It's 4th down. On now, it's Cairo Santos for the field goal. This one from 41 yards out. Santos's kick is good. And the Rams cut the deficit a bit. The new score is now 21-10.
And when you find yourself down double digits, you don't want to make habit of settling for these field goals. It does allow them to chip away a little bit and cut into this deficit, but they've got to find a way to score touchdowns.
And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line.
At their own 26-yard line.
They'll go with the counter on first down. Still fighting. What a run. Shedding tacklers. Picks up 9 on the play. They'll turn and hand this one off. And that'll give them the first down. Tackle made after the pickup of 3.
Lions, first down. First and 10 at the 30.
Back to throw. They'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete. Second and 10.
It leads to second and 10.
Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. The pressure gets there, and he goes down. A sack. That should be the final play of this first quarter.
A 7-yard loss brings up third down.
So they'll talk over what to do on this third down play as we have hit the end of the first quarter. It's the Lions who have the early lead. And we are back to the Motor City in a moment. Lions ball to begin the second quarter. Work to do following the sack. It is third and long as we are ready to get back underway. That ball is caught on the sideline and Boki inbounds. A big third down pickup for a first down.
First and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Now they'll set him to throw. He'll step up and run. And they'll finally run him down, but not before he takes it inside the 15. It is a big play there for the Lions. 37 yards.
13-yard line.
Space getting tight here, down to the 13-yard line. They work first and 10. Here's a handoff out of the gun. And he'll take this one in. Touchdown, Lions. That's his second touchdown in this one. And he's got a half dozen for the year.
You just don't see these kind of holes too often at this NFL level, Mike. And you can see once he got the ball, the clear line to the end zone, he doesn't get touched. And an unfortunate defensive breakdown here ends up costing him 6 points.
Now, the extra point. He's got it. And the Lions add on one more as they extend their second quarter lead.
Rams 10.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Here comes a return from the 3. He's across the 20, taken down just shy of the 25. Puka Nacua and this Rams offense come back onto the field. And it may be time for this defense to start throwing a second defender at him, maybe. Look at what he's done. Whatever the defense has tried in the first half, it hasn't worked. Now a first down throw for Stafford. That is incomplete. No way to force the football in there. Good coverage. It'll bring up second down.
Incomplete. Brings up second and 10.
Looking out of the gun, Stafford. Nacua pulls it in. And they'll hold him to a gain of just a couple and sets up third down.
Pickup makes it third and 8.
Out of the gun, Stafford. Aiden Hutchinson. He gets there for the sack, setting up fourth down.
This is a great reminder of why it's so important to have great offensive tackles. When you get beat so fast off the edge, the quarterback has nowhere to go in the pocket to escape, and that's what happens.
Here's Ethan Evans now, as he's on to punt for the second time. And he's going to be brought down after a short return, and that's where his team will get possession of the football. The Lions offense and their running back getting set for this next possession. And he's been a tough man to stop in this first half, putting up some big numbers already. And remember, we haven't even reached halftime yet. They'll begin here on the ground. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. And that's it.
A gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 9.
Here's 2nd and 9.
40-yard line.
That's a short one caught by Laporta. Was brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up 3rd down.
Gain of 4. Brings up 3rd and 5.
Blitz coming. He'll throw it. Open man, left side. He's got it. And he's going to have the 1st down. So they convert on 3rd down with a pickup of 9.
The thing that jumps out to me the most, Mike, is just how often the quarterback is able to throw the ball to his first read in the progression. So hats off to the play caller. Him and the quarterback seeing the game through the exact same set of eyes, and there is a lot of room to operate.
And they'll take this down inside the 35. Nice chunk here in this good-looking drive. Pickup of 14 and a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 31-yard line.
Handoff here, up the middle. Now they are in business. Inside the 15-yard line. He is having his way. Another big game. This time 18 yards and a 1st down. They'll come up here, 1st and 10. And he will score again. Touchdown, Detroit. 3 touchdowns in this one. He now has 7 for the year. And make it 3 touchdowns now. Remember, he caught the one earlier. That his 2nd rushing touchdown of the game.
And, Mike, this is what every offense is searching for out of the running back position. Can you impact the game equally on the ground as you can through the air? And that's exactly what this guy has done so far today.
Makes the score Lions 35, Rams 10.
The kickoff team is out on the field. And we're back to it as the kick's away. Now return coming from the 7. Now a hit, and he lost the football.
Recovered by the Lions.
First down, they'll run it on the draw. And he'll find some way to turn this into positive yardage, struggling forward for a pickup of about 2.
And 8.
A handoff as they try to run it here. And the Lions are going to first and goal, try to finish off this drive with a touchdown.
First down. First and goal at the 8-yard line.
Here's a run. Down to the goal line. No signal. Is he in? They'll say it did not break the plane, but a real solid gain on first and goal. They'll try to run this one in. Trying to find a crease in that mass of humanity, but he is going to come up short.
Brings up third and
It's the quarterback with the sneak. And he's able to get the ball across the goal line. He's in. Touchdown, Lions. Certain quarterbacks have that. For that, finds the space to get in the end zone for the touchdown, Greg.
Yeah, just a good old-fashioned quarterback sneak. Kind of a play that's taken the league by storm. Not necessarily the tush-push like we see up in Philly, but just as effective here, Mike.
42. Rams 10.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. A return now from the 4. And he'll be taken down right at the 29-yard line.
At their own 29-yard line.
And he'll get nothing here. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all.
At the 30-yard line.
Ball on the 30 now. Here's second and 9. Stafford working from the pistol. And they'll hold him to a gain of just a couple and sets up third down.
Washington. It's a gain of 3. Brings up third and 6.
Back to throw. Stafford. He's got a man. That's Nakua. Complete. And he's going to be out of bounds just beyond midfield.
That's good for a Rams first down.
Now a give up the middle. He'll be taken down after a gain of 2.
And they've really done a nice job defensively holding them in check. I mean, ideally, you'd want your back to average around 4 yards a pop, but they're falling short of that threshold as of now. Partially, it's why they find themselves trailing at this stage of the game.
A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10.
A gain of 15. And the
Up the middle they go. And he'll be forced out of bounds just a couple of yards short of a first down. That's a pickup of 8.
At the 23-yard line. A gain of 9. Brings up second and 1.
So second down, and they'll run it. And he'll bring this inside the 15. That's good enough for the first down.
Rams first down. A gain of 9 yards. First down, Rams.
They'll stay on the ground. This time the sledding becomes a little more difficult. They're going to stop them right at the line of scrimmage.
No gain on the play. Second and 10. At the Lions' 14-yard line.
Stafford now on second down. To the end zone. It's intercepted.
So much of that play comes down to the defender's position. Being able to get himself to a spot, to get his hands on the ball, and a chance at that pick. Mike, that ball was thrown. Me and you are sitting here saying, that's a touchdown. And instead, they force a turnover, and now their offense is back on the field.
Dan Campbell there, the Lions head coach, as his guys head back out for their next possession. This will start from the 12, trying to put a drive together here. It's 1st and 10. Going back in the backfield. He'll get the carry here. He'll struggle to get back to the line of scrimmage. Maybe gets a yard out of that one. It's 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 9.
Now this looks like a design run. And this will be a Lions 1st down as the tackle is made at the 23-yard line.
1st and 10 at the 23-yard line.
Now, faking the give. He's trying to get back to the line of scrimmage, but will not, and be taken down there.
A loss of a yard.
And now we're seeing the game kind of go back and forth. Each team trading blows, trying to establish control over the other. Nice chunk play on the previous play. The defense responds back with a sack, and we're going to see which team can establish a little bit more of this control as the game unfolds.
He'll look to throw. Is caught left side by St. Brown. And they're going to mark him down up past the 35.
It's a gain of 14
Number
yards.
14 with a pickup of 14. And a 1st down.
First down.
So, from the 36, it is 1st and 10. Out of the gun, here's a run up the gut. And he's going to be fouled up quickly after a gain of about 1. Tackle made by Nate Landman.
A gain of 2. Brings up 2nd and 8.
Off play action. He'll set up to throw. Who else? Another catch for his favorite target.
Linebacker certainly wasn't fooled on that play. Not only does he get there in a hurry, but he's able to secure that tackle and bring him down for a loss.
On 3rd down, they'll set up to throw. He'll get this one to his safety valve, complete, and he'll be taken down as we tick down to the 2-minute warning. 17 yards on that connection. 1st down, Detroit.
10 at the 47-yard line.
He'll drop to throw. That one incomplete. The defender right there to make the play. And it's 2nd down.
And incomplete. It's now 2nd and 10.
From the shotgun, it's a give up the middle. Can he get away? No! He's going to be taken down behind the line.
And after that negative run, I think this changes the play call now on 3rd down. So this offensive line has to be a lot better on 1st and 2nd down to gain positive yards. Stay on track because you don't want to be in 3rd and pass too often in today's NFL.
Shotgun snap as they'll throw it on 3rd down. He's going to be brought down very close to that line to gain. They're going to mark him just a bit short. And now it's 4th down. Dan Campbell will opt to bring out the field goal unit. Spotted at the 45. This is a 55-yard attempt. No issues there. This one is good. And the Lions going to tack on 3 more, extending the lead here late in the 1st half. Still a little time. Final minute of this 1st half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way. And it'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. The Rams offense getting things in order as they trot out for this next possession. They'll try to get this a bit more respectable before the break. It has not been their half to this point. Let's see what they do on this drive. 1st down now. That one thrown behind his target. and it'll be incomplete.
You know, it's hard to speculate, Mike. We sit up here and we try to just interpret and assume what's going on in the minds of the players and the minds of the coaches, but they seem to me to be a little bit rattled. All these negative plays have really started to pile up in the first half. He's got to settle down, have some more efficiency on these early downs, and get his offense into some sort of rhythm.
A gain of 16 yards. First down, Rams.
Stafford now on first down. Quick throw here is complete. And he'll be out of bounds. A pickup, though, of 6.
Out of bounds just short of midfield.
To the air again. Stafford. Right side. Complete to Nakua. And that's going to be a first down. A pickup of 9
yards. And the Rams first down.
Throwing again is Stafford. Thrown left side. The catch is made. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line.
Yards.
Now a timeout signal for, and they'll get it with 10 seconds until the break. On now, it's Cairo Santos for the field goal. It'll be a 44-yard attempt. He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. And the Rams cut 3 off the lead, but they still face a sizable deficit.
Nice job there securing points with that final play. Of course, they would have loved to have come away from that possession with a touchdown, but I think they're going to be happy with 3 going into the break.
From the 35, it's first and 10. And they're just going to run it here up the middle. Inside the 30. And he's into the end zone yet again. Touchdown, Detroit. This is quickly turning into a virtuoso performance. 4 first-half touchdowns. Good-looking rushing touchdown there. Offensive line does its job. And back taking off to the end zone for the touchdown.
Mike, you're exactly right. He might get credit in the box score for that long rushing touchdown, but it was the big guys up front who were able to make that play possible.
All right, Mike, thanks very much. The first month of the season has come and gone. Some early surprises and...
Very one-sided first half of action. Will we get a turnaround? Let's find out. The third quarter is underway. Very good kickoff. Returnable from the 4. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line.
At their own 26-yard line.
They go play action with Stafford. Short pass taken in by the tight end. And he'll try to use that size and push forward, but it will not work. They're going to get him down behind the line.
At the 25-yard
Second and 11. The motion man is Nakua. Now a second down throw for Stafford. I had a defender draped all over him. Incomplete. Good work to body him up and set up a third down. the shotgun. It's in trouble, and he's going to be taken down.
We're starting to see in these passing situations, Mike, this defensive line is starting to have their way against this group up front because right now, their pass protection is breaking down, and this quarterback's paying the price for it.
The Rams punting unit coming out as this drive quickly stalled out, so he's on to punch it away. Now the return, and he'll be brought down. Short return, and they'll take over there.
At their own 44-yard line.
Drive will start on the ground, and not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that.
At the line of scrimmage.
Try again.
No
It's
gain on the
second
play.
and 10.
Brings up second and 10. At the 40.
Out of the gun. He'll throw. He's got his man on the in route. Yes, taken in over the middle. And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35.
First down.
Great run after the catch in the open field. A pickup of 24.
Hey, motion, you see it, motion.
Now a run on first down. And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage.
Taken down right at
He'll
the
try
line of
again here.
scrimmage.
Second
No
and
gain
10.
on the play. Second and 10. At the Rams' 32-yard line.
Back to the ground. He'll get it again. He's going to be marked down at the 12-yard line. 20-yard pickup there. Good for a Lions first down.
First and 10 at the 12-yard line.
Stick with him again. And he'll manage to break a tackle, get this forward for a couple.
At the 10-yard
And it's
line.
second down.
2 yards on the pickup. It's second and 8.
Off the play fake. He'll look to throw. He's got his big tight end. Touchdown, Lions. That's his second touchdown of the game. He's doubled his season output. He now has 4. Greg, it's the quarterback's best friend, and you were that guy for a lot of years. The tight end in a tight area with man coverage.
Yeah, and it's really twofold, Mike, right? First and foremost, we see so many of these tight ends around the league that now have gotten to the point where one-on-one matchups, that's advantage offense. But then even in the cases they don't create great separation, Mike, it's their size, their catch radius. It's such a friendly target for the quarterback that when things get tight in the red zone, they look to the tight end.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. The return starts from the 5. Across the 20, they'll mark him down before the 25-yard line. And that's where the offense will take over. Here come the Rams as their offense trots back onto the field. They're in need of points in a big way as they set out on first and 10. Stafford now. Little short pass here, caught by his tight end. So they'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
It's now second and 6 at the 28-yard line.
They'll turn and hand this one off. Strong running there, pushing his way forward to gain a couple. They'll come up to third and 3.
Brings up third and 3.
Working out of the gun, Stafford. This one complete to Washington. And he's going to have the first down. It is a gain of 6. Good conversion on third down.
Rams first down.
Play action, Stafford. They'll get about 4 here as he is taken down. From 41. Here's second and 6.
Second and 6.
They'll try to set up the screen here. And that one's not fooling anyone. They were on that screen from the start, and a loss of yards on the play. It is 3rd and 10. Again, it's Stafford. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. The Lions have got it.
Mike, we hear that term run after catch so often, and sometimes people miss that there's kind of a middle phase. There's the catch, but before it turns into a run, you have to secure the ball as a ball carrier, right? It needs to be put away, properly held, points of pressure, front tip up against your body. All of that is kind of taken for granted. Catching it is just step one. You've got to secure the ball before you become a runner.
Dan Campbell there, the Lions head coach, as his guys head back out for their next possession. They'll have a short field in front of them as they try to extend this lead out further. Not much happening there, just a short gain. From the 47 now, they'll work with a 2nd and 7.
A gain of 2 brings up 2nd and 8.
Now here's a keeper on the zone read.
And these are body blows on any defense. This quarterback has the ability to make guys miss and do a lot of damage in the run game. And that's a nice pickup there.
3rd and 2.
Now, on 3rd and 2, they'll try and throw for it. His 5th catch of the afternoon. Good for a first down.
1st and 10 at the 30-yard line.
It's a 3 tight end look as they have it 1st and 10. They'll look to throw. Quick throw, taken in. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up 2nd and 5.
Brings up 2nd and 4 at the Rams' 25-yard line.
That is caught out wide on the RPO. And that's going to be a first down. A pickup of 9.
For a Lions first down. 1st and 10 at the 15-yard line.
On the gun, they'll try to run it. And he'll get about 5.
Number 22, the ball carrier.
And he has been a handful to deal with throughout this entire contest, Mike. And they came into the game saying, we want to impose our will on the defense. And that's exactly what they've been able to do.
Now, faking the give. He'll step, and he's got another one. Touchdown, Detroit. And make that 3 rushing touchdowns. I think the quarterback gets a 3-touchdown day. It's pretty good. 3 on the ground. That, Greg, is excellent.
It's just so hard, Mike, for a defense to account for a quarterback that can do this amount of damage with his legs. And there's a fine line, but I'll tell you what, when they unleash him as a runner, he's about as good as it gets.
The extra point is up and through. And the Lions will add one more onto their big lead.
Rams 13.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This one taken at the 7. And he's brought down right at the 25-yard line. Puka Nacua and this Rams offense come back onto the field. And you see the numbers for him into this 3rd quarter. They just pop off the screen. He has been open and electric throughout. They'll begin here on the ground. They'll mark him down just shy of the 40. So from the 39, they come up on 1st and 10.
14. First down, Los Angeles.
Play action now for Stafford. This one broken up. It's incomplete. The defender right there with him. It brings up 2nd down.
It's 2nd down and 10.
Out of the gun, Stafford. Fires quickly. It is complete on the slant. They'll get maybe 3 out of that one. And it's going to set up 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd and 6.
A shotgun snap to Stafford. He'll look middle, and he's got his man complete. Now a 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line.
Rams first down. A gain of 19 yards.
That's Washington, the man in motion.
And the Rams first down.
Stafford to throw again. Nowhere to go. He's going to be taken down.
Loss of 7 yards.
And after allowing a chunk play on that previous down, nice job there settling in. They make a big play of their own, and they get him down for a sack.
Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. From the gun, here's Stafford. That one pinballs around, but it is incomplete.
There's certain guys, Mike, that have earned the right to make those tight window throws. And that doesn't mean that he's not going to get himself into trouble from time to time, but we've seen throughout his career his ability to make throws that other guys are either uncomfortable or unable to make is a big reason why he's kind of in a class all of his own.
Ball down to the 16-yard line. And it's 1st and 10.
First down.
Here's Stafford. He'll throw it left and has his running back. Running there in the red zone. He did not want to go down. And he picks up the first down. It'll be first and goal.
Los Angeles.
Handoff here. Up the middle. Nothing there. He is fortunate just to get back to the line. Now it's 2nd and goal.
It's a loss of 1. Brings up 2nd and goal at the 6-yard line.
To throw is Stafford. It is brought in the end zone. Touchdown, Los Angeles. That his 2nd TD catch of the season. Well, they get on the board. That pads the individual stats, makes mom and dad happy, but Greg, we have seen stranger things. You never know.
Yeah, and I think the biggest thing right now, Mike, aside from the scoreboard, oftentimes in the NFL, you learn more about your team in moments like this than you do when everything's going well. So I think this coach is paying real close attention to which one of his guys are going to continue to fight.
So following the score, here's Evans to send it away. He fields it at the 8. Now an opening past the 30. And they'll be set up well as he is past the 35-yard line.
37-yard line.
The Lions offense and their quarterback ready to go once more. And he has been a nightmare to scheme against throughout this one. This defense has been picked apart. That is borne out in those impressive numbers. He has been terrific all game long. And they're going to work this down inside the 45. 19 yards right away to kick off this drive.
1st and 10 at the 43-yard line.
Let's go.
On 1st and 10, they'll set up to throw. He'll go right and find his running back. He'll be out of bounds. That's a decent pickup of 5 on 1st down.
A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4.
Blitz coming. He'll throw it. Throughout another catch for his big target. And he'll be taken down. The gain is 6, and it's a new set of downs. He picked up the first down.
1st and 10 at the 31-yard line.
Throw here down the field. Will fall. Incomplete.
For number 13. Incomplete. It leads to 2nd and 10.
The RPO, it's caught by St. Brown. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5.
St. Brown. It's a gain of 5. Brings up 3rd and 5.
On 3rd down, they'll set up to throw. Taking off, he'll try to get there. And he's into a slide to avoid the contact. Does so successfully, and it's a 1st down.
1st down. 1st and 10 at the 18-yard line.
They'll run it from the inside handoff. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more.
At the 17-yard
It
line.
is 2nd and 9.
1-yard gain. Brings up 2nd and 9.
And not much there. Good defense. Held to no gain. 3rd down and 9.
No gain on the play. Brings up 3rd down and 9.
Now they'll set up to throw. He'll get this one complete to St. Brown. And the Lions are going to have first and goal, trying to finish off this drive with a touchdown.
And the Lions first down.
They'll try to run this one in. And they cannot contain him at all. He's into the end zone yet again. Touchdown, Lions. He is having a performance to remember. That is 5 touchdowns for him in this one game. Point after, coming up here. His kick is good. And the Lions stretch things out even further.
Score Lions 73, Rams 20.
The kickoff team is out on the field. And we're back to it as the kick's away. Now return coming from the 7. A good return as he takes it across the 30.
At their own 32-yard line.
He'll go with a counter on first down. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. And that's it.
No gain on the play. Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 32-yard line.
Stafford now on 2nd down. That one's incomplete. Good coverage there. Made it uncomfortable for the receiver. Couldn't hang with it. And it brings up 3rd down. From the shotgun, it's Stafford. And for a 3rd time today, he's intercepted. And he is going to bring this one back. A DB's dream. A pick 6 for touchdown.
So in those one-on-one situations, Mike, so often the quarterbacks love attacking those guys in single coverage. The problem is, if you're not perfect with your ball placement and your timing, and that defensive back gets his hands on the ball, there's no one around to make the tackle, and he's off to the races.
Makes the score.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This one taken at the 7. And he'll be taken down on the return on what will be the final play of this 3rd quarter. So we are through 3. Back with more after the break. You're tuned in to the NFL on EA Sports. Now a run to begin the 4th quarter on 1st and 10. And some space opens as he's brought down following a gain of 6.
33-yard line. It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4.
From the gun, here's a handoff. And he'll get nothing here. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all. It's 3rd and 4.
And it's 3rd down.
Working out of the gun, Stafford. And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a 4th down. Punt team headed out for the Rams, as he'll punt it away for the 4th time today. This one fielded out beyond the 25.
The Lions take over 1st
And he'll get forward a few yards on the return. And that's where the offense will take over. It's 1st down, and they'll run. And he's going to be out of bounds just beyond midfield.
That's good. For a Lions 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Throwing now on 1st and 10. Room to maneuver at the 35. And he'll be out of bounds inside the 30-yard line.
Another Detroit Lions 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 27-yard line.
Working from the shotgun. He'll hand this one off. And that'll be a pickup of 3.
The tackle made at the 24-yard line. A 3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7.
Back to throw. To the right side, that's St. Brown. He's taken down just shy of the 10. Still get a first down at the 1. 1st and 10, they go from the 11. Touchdown, Detroit. It's his 4th touchdown on the year. Greg, in the end zone again. I'm running out of different ways to say touchdown. They're doing it so often here today.
Mike, some offensive play callers, once they get the lead, it's just milk the clock and let's get out with a win. But not this coach. He is trying to score every single time they possess the ball.
The extra point, up and good. And the Lions add on to their already sizable lead.
20.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. This will be returned from the 6. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. The Rams offense ready to see what they can do with this next possession. They'll do so with 1st and 10. They'll motion the slot man right. On 1st down, it's Stafford. That is incomplete.
For the most part, he's been very accurate with the ball. I mean, he's completing over 60% of his passes, but because they haven't been able to get any big explosive plays, continue to push the ball downfield, hasn't really translated on the scoreboard just yet.
And they'll hold him to a gain of just a couple and sets up 3rd down.
That's a gain of 3. It's 3rd and 7.
Slot man gonna move in motion left. The RPO, that one is complete. Catch number 7 so far in this one. And a 1st down.
A gain of 12 yards. And the Rams, 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 40.
Stafford working from the pistol. And for the 4th time today, he has been intercepted. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend that lead.
I got to give credit, Mike, where credit is due. I mean, they have played a complete game in all facets of football. I mean, the scoreboard pretty much reflects what we've seen play out here over the last 4 quarters.
Dan Campbell there, the Lions head coach, as his guys head back out for their next possession. And it's looking like this could be another win for this team. That'd be 5 in a row to start the new season as they try to finish this one off. Up the middle they go. And the strength on display, rambling through tacklers for a gain of 8 yards.
38-yard line.
From the 38 now, here's 2nd and 2. Now give up the middle, and they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. Here's 1st and 10.
At the 27-yard line.
They'll stay on the ground. And he cannot be stopped. He's into the end zone again. Touchdown, Lions. With that, he joins Gale Sayers and Alvin Kamara, players in the Super Bowl era with 6 touchdowns in a single game. Try here for the extra point. The kick is good, and the Lions will open it up even further here in this 4th quarter. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This is fielded inside the 5. And he'll bring it out to the 22-yard line. That's where the offense will take the field.
22-yard line.
Puka Nacua and this Rams offense come back onto the field. So 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 22. Back to throw is Stafford. They'll look to set up the screen here. That one way too slow in developing. They rally to the ball. They get the man, and it's no gain.
2nd and 11 at the 21-yard line.
2nd down, it's Stafford. The pressure gets there, and down he goes.
Mike, this isn't real complicated. You're just not going to win a lot of NFL games when you continue to give up sacks at the rate that they are. I mean, this is just a complete disaster for this offensive line, and if they don't get it fixed, this game could be a runaway.
So, backed up after the sack, and now it's 3rd and long. Here's Stafford. Quick throw, taken in. And they were hoping for a little more on that one. Brought down well short of the first. So it'll bring up 4th down. Here comes a return. And he's going to be brought down after a short return. And that's where his team will get possession of the football. The Lions offense and their quarterback headed out for their next possession. And this defense has got to be at its wits' end, trying to come up with a way to keep him contained. He's had so many opportunities to tuck it and go. He's turned a number of those into big plays.
A bit of a quick hitter here, and what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short game.
And he's going to have a first and 3 down inside the 45-yard line.
1st down. 1st and 10 at the
Off play
44-yard
action.
line.
He'll set up to throw. That's out to the flat, and it's complete. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple.
2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
Here's a handoff out of the gun. And he's going to pick it up. Take it down inside the 35 for the 1st down.
Lions, 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 34-yard line.
No give on the ground. And he's able to fight through one tackle here to pick up about 3. 2nd down coming up.
At the 31. A 3-yard pickup. Brings up 2nd and 7.
Back to the ground. He'll get it again. And he'll be taken down as the clock ticks towards 2 minutes to play.
At the 28-yard line. A gain of 2 on the play. Brings
Here's a
up
3rd down and 4. He'll try to get this one on the ground. And he will have the 1st down. Even with 3 timeouts on the other side, they're going to be able to run this baby all the way down.
1st and 10 at the 24-yard line.
Now off the bootleg, he'll look to throw here. Off balance throw, it's complete. And he'll be out of bounds. A pickup, though, of 6.
Out of bounds at the 17-yard line. A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4.
They'll run on 2nd down. And they cannot contain him at all. He's into the end zone yet again. Touchdown, Detroit. He has come alive after the break. His 3rd touchdown of the 2nd half. Point after try, forthcoming. The kick is good. And the Lions are able to extend the lead. The kickoff team is out on the field. And we're back to it as the kick's away. This taken in at the 8-yard line. And he's down at the 23, and that's where the offense will take over. Rams offense starting to trot out for this next possession. They'll begin with 1st and 10. Drive and start on the ground. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that.
Taken down right at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play.
So stick with him again. That one never got started. Defensive pressure too much, and they drop him in the backfield. Third and long. Here's Stafford. This one complete to Washington. He's going to be brought down very close to that line to gain. They're going to mark him just a bit short. And now it's fourth down. This brought in out past the 20. And he'll be brought down. Short return. And they'll take over there. The Lions offense. And their running back set to go once more. And he has put in a full game's work and then some. Just an incredible performance on the ground to this point in the fourth quarter. Into the secondary, past the 40. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45.
That's good for the Lions.
So it's a win here for the Lions. They continue to be the hottest team in the NFL here in the first couple of months of the season as they remain unbeaten.